What's going on, guys? This is Joe, and I am here at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York for the Midnight Guilds of Ravnica pre-release. We have 5 guild kits here, or pre-release kits here. Guild kits are definitely something different, but it is pre-release kits for each guild, one for each guild, which is amazing. I'm super looking forward to this. Usually we open 4. Today we're opening 5, which means I should probably stop talking and get right into it because we've got some time ahead of us. So we're going to do them, obviously, one at a time in order here. We are going to start with this lovely Boros pre-release pack, and we will see what we get in here. I'm looking forward to it. I opened this somewhere, and now I don't recall. There it is. I ripped the box a little, which is upsetting, but that's my fault and my fault alone. So, here we go. I'm super hyped, super excited to open this set. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. I have played both previous Ravnica sets. Valor, Justice, Law. Anyway, and then the sweet Boros symbol on the back. The other thing I'm going to do is highlight these D20s because they are so cool. We have had, for a very long time, we have had the classic just 5-color dice, you know, one of each color. Now we have guild dice again, which I'm super happy about, and the guild symbol is the 20, which I'm happy about as well. If you're unfamiliar with what these guild kits are going to be, inside for each kit individually, you have this little, we are the Boros Legion, and a little piece of art and a little flavor thing about the Boros, and then it tells you how to build the deck like it always does for pre-release, which is awesome for new players. And then we get 6 packs. Now, it's 5 packs of Guilds of Ravnica. 5, which we will open. But more importantly, first, this is not what I'm talking about more importantly, but hey, there's that. We have the arena code, which I'm actually going to keep because who knows, maybe I'll play some arena soon. Stay tuned to the channel. And then we have our seeded pack, and our seeded pack is cards just from our guild so that it helps us build it a little bit. And we start with our promo foil rare in Citywide Bust. Now, usually I don't open these, but there's a whole stack of cards in here, so I kind of have to, which is fine. Citywide Bust, not a particularly valuable card. It kind of looks kind of cool in foil. Hopefully you guys can, yeah, it's like a bright, it looks fun, despite the fact that this big giant dude is not having a pretty good day. But we have that as our promo foil rare, stamped. We have a Boros Locket, which is good. That'll help you cast your Boros spells pretty easily. You have a Legion Guild Mage, so classic for this format. For this plane, you have Guild Mages, 1 for each guild.
That's great art also.
Oh yeah, very, very badass actually. We have a Boros Challenger as well as our another uncommon in Boros. A True Fire Captain. This seems pretty sweet so far. A Barging Sergeant. Look at that guy, like right in your face. We have a Parhelion Patrol, because that's easy to say. Parhelion Patrol. We have a Candlelight Vigil. Very, very nice. We have a Goblin Locksmith. Yeah, he's doing a great job picking that lock. Look at him. Punching right through the door. We have a Sure Strike with gorgeous I want this in foil art.
Yes.
The colors are fantastic. A Rubble Belt Boar. Very cool. I like that guy a lot. We have a Righteous Blow reprint. Very nice. Sworn Companions grasping hands with each other. A Torch Courier. Adorable little goblin here. He does not look too happy. And a Boros Guildgate. So we're going to see a lot more of these Guildgates. Not necessarily this one, although probably this one as well. But there are no basics, just Guildgates in these packs. So speaking of the packs, let's open one, shall we? So we have Vraska on the front of this one. Again, we're in a Boros kit. You know, when we get into the set proper, I will try to make full decks. Since I'm opening 5, I'm not going to make decks out of these, but stay tuned. In the future, I do that stuff. But we have a Maximize Altitude, Barging Sergeant again, 10th District Guard, Veiled Shade, whoops, a Vigor Spore Worm, we have a Selesnya locket. So this locket shares one color with the guild that our kit is in. So if we wanted to splash green, it is now a possibility with at least this card, and we'll see what else we get as well in terms of guild gates, etc. A Watcher in the Mist, very, very awesome, spooky art on this card. A Pause for Reflection, which is a great card name and really sweet art.
That's beautiful.
Yes, we are on Autumn in Ravnica, if you guys were not aware. And so here we are to Pause for Reflection in Autumn. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. We have a Rosemane Centaur for more autumn-themed things. And again, this is Selesnya, so with that locket, if this card were insane and we really wanted to splash it, we could, in this kit in particular. We have, wow, yeah, 2 Selesnya cards in a row. A Ledev Champion is the first uncommon in this pack. A Guild Summit is the second, and one of our story spotlight cards. We will find out more about that in the stories. Once again, you can stay tuned to the channel for that. But here's a Guild Summit and another Legion Guild Mage. That's pretty sweet for us. I like that quite a bit. That's 2 of a Boros Guild Mage for us. And our rare or mythic in this pack is... whoops. A Blood Operative. So this is Dimir. This is in no way what we're trying to do yet. If we, find ways to splash it and we want to or need to. I don't know that this is necessarily the one that we would, like, hardcore go for splashing, but this seems cool. And behind it, we actually have a foil in the Torch Courier. So we got this as our in our seeded pack, and now we have a foil of it as well. Not a particularly amazing foiling pattern. The background looks cool.
From here, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the goblin in the forefront is okay, like the accents on his clothing, but he himself, which takes up a majority of the card frame, or of the art, is not in foil as much, so that's somewhat disappointing, but the background is cool. Behind the Torch Courier, we have a Dimir Guildgate. So we were just talking about if we wanted to try to splash. But to be fair, the Dimir Guildgate makes 2 colors, neither of which are ours. So there's that. Behind that, a Goblin Token. So very similar to our friend over there. The Torch Courier. Those goblins look very similar to one another. We have a Boros-themed pack next.
That's racist.
Yes. That they have to be friends because they're both goblins? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm okay with being racist against goblins.
They all look the same,
and guess
too.
what? Here's the Torch Courier. So this is third pack. I don't even know that they're good. They're not bad. I don't know. 1/1 with haste for 1. It's not the worst thing in the world. We have a Hunted Witness. I like the art on this card as well. There's been discussion of the fact that there's a very noir theme in this set, and so this is one of the pieces of art that kind of shows that to you. Seems really cool. We have an Unexplained Disappearance. Very awesome card name. I really appreciate that. And bouncing a creature, it's super flavorful, so I like that. It's unexplained. Where'd it go? Ooh, this is another one that I want in foil.
Yeah.
It is the Cosmotronic Wave. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of art on this, kind of fun little sorcery. We have a Severed Strands. This card looks sick. Amazing removal, but beautiful art. Look at that woman's face. I know you guys can't see it, but my camera literally thinks it's a woman's face and is highlighting it as if it were, because the art is just so good for her. I like it a lot. Behind her, a Generous Stray, adorable little cat for you cat fans out there. An Is It Locket, which, by the way, gorgeous. The colors of the guild symbol in the middle, I don't even think my camera's doing it justice of how good this looks up close. I'll pass it to Amy in a second. You can hear her gush over it as I go to the next card. But, yeah. We have a Deadly Visit, another, good removal spell.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very, very good. Ooh, look at this art. An Iron Shell Beetle. This card I had not seen, I guess, as much yet, or in person it looks a lot different. But here's an Iron Shell Beetle. And another Rosemane Centaur. Again, if we wanted to splash, we could. A Swarm Guildmage is our first uncommon. Once again, a little bit difficult to try to put this one in the deck if we were to make one out of this kit, but a Swarm Guildmage nonetheless. And Arbor Arboretum Elemental. Very expensive, but it has Convoke, and it's hexproof, so probably worth putting in a deck. It is double green, so probably not for this deck if we're going Boros. And a Discovery Dispersal. So it's our first split card, and it's Dimir. Mostly Dimir. Again, not really what we would want to do in this deck, but a pretty sweet card, and it's the uncommon split card for Dimir. Each guild has two, one uncommon and one rare of each of the split cards. So, behind Discovery and Dispersal, we have, ooh, very nice, Niv Mizzet Perun, the leader of the Izzet Guild, which means in this deck, if we had a way to splash blue, it would still be really hard to play this card, because you would still need triple blue if we're going Boros. Again, we don't necessarily know that, but this is sweet. We got one of the Perun. That's very, very nice. And I like the legendary... that they kept the legendary card frame. I think it worked out very nicely here. Behind Niv Mizzet, a Golgari Guildgate. Very nice. Again, two colors that we're not really in, although this is my favorite Guildgate art. It's just gorgeous. And again, this in foil would be spectacular.
I have to say, from this angle, it looks much more green.
Yes, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, and then speaking of Golgari, an insect token, a green-black insect token. We have 3 more packs to go. In this kit, don't worry, we're opening all 5. You can probably tell that from the timestamp, but we have, to start, it's a red card, that's cool. It is a Rubble Belt Boar. We have a Skyline Scout, a Pass Wall Adept, a Maximize Velocity. This guy looks hilarious. In the trailer or one of the videos that I've seen from Wizards where you see this guy actually in motion and he's just riding an electric skateboard and he's like pulling his leg alongside of him to make himself go faster and his tongue like wagging in the wind. Really, really cool. I like that. A Dowser of Lights. Very awesome piece of art. I love the shine from this side of the card, even though it's would be a darker art. I love the light, the way that light plays in here. And it's the Dowser of Light, so it makes sense. We have a Pax Favor, so we get to see some of the Selesnya Wolves here. Speaking of Selesnya, we have our 3rd of the kit, Rosemane Centaur. This is the one that gives everybody life, right? Oh no, that's the other one. Never mind. We have a Garrison Sergeant. This one's in Boros colors, if we wanted it. Not bad at all. We have another Deadly Visit. We have 3 pieces of hard removal in black. That is, that's interesting in this kit. I'm glad I don't have to actually make a deck out of this. Sorry, it's a cop-out, I know, but still. We have a Rock Charger as our first uncommon, Boros colors once again, and this card is great. As people have been saying, there's a reason why they made Pegasus Courser uncommon instead of common, because that card took games away from people. We have a Murmuring Mystic, which is gorgeous art. It harkens back to the Days art from the Invocation of it, from Amonkhet. And this is, if you have not seen, if you watch the most recent episode of Geek and Sundry's Magic Show, Joey Graceffa used this card to great success. So there you go. And speaking of blue cards, we have a Selective Snare. Once again, gorgeous art. I love the colors on this a lot. The combination of the reds, the whites, and the blues looks really, really good here. And our rare or mythic is a Assure Assemble. It is the rare Selesnya split card. And it gets to show the conflict between or within the Selesnya Guild as all of the rare cycle of these split cards do. And I'm looking forward once again to seeing in the story how these play out. I think we have a foil back here as well. We do, and it's a foil rare in the Fire Minds Research. So, yes, and so along with Niv Mizzet, we now also have his research, which is fantastic. It's an enchantment, so I don't know that it definitively would pull us into Izzet in this deck, but it's really cool. The lightning looks really nice in foil, and it's a foil rare. No complaints on a pack foil rare whatsoever. Behind that, a Dimir Guildgate, once again, not the colors that we would want if we're trying to just go Boros, and a Soldier token. Really cool art on that Soldier token as well. 2 more packs left. Speaking of Dimir, here is a Dimir Agent on the front of this pack. Come on now. There we go. And we have a 10th District Guard, a Disdainful Stroke, Torch Courier again. I almost didn't realize, but in the last pack, I don't think we got one. So this is, yeah, we have a playset of Torch Courier now. Although, in Limited, that's not a thing. We have another Hunted Witness. We have another Veiled Shade. Whoops, I missed one. We have Crawl Foragers. So the Crawl are the insect race that are now a part of the Golgari clan. So we will see or the Golgari Swarm, and we'll see what impact they have. We have a Muse Drake, another Selesnya Locket. So yeah, definitely splashable if we wanted to. We now have 2 of these. We have a Deadweight. Very nice removal spell. We have more Golgari cards in Undercity Uprising, which absolutely up there for one of my favorite arts of the set. This art is so cool. There's a reason why they used this art to rep this set as hard as they did. It's because this art's fantastic. We have an Affectionate Indrik as our first uncommon. This guy is adorable. He is so happy to see you that he legitimately hurts you in saying hello. So look at that. I love that. Adorable. We have a Rampaging Monument as our second uncommon, and a Hellkite Whelp as the third. Once again, this would be nice for a Boros deck. And our rare or mythic is... Ooh, another red rare in Experiment Frenzy. This is probably not the rare you want to open at pre-release. This is for other things, unless you want to be kind of chaotic. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of... This one's tough. Behind it, we have another Golgari Guildgate with different art. Same color scheme, and again, gorgeous colors on the Golgari Guildgates in particular. And an Elf Knight from Selesnya. We have 1 more pack left in this kit. It has Rawl on it. And it is, on the inside, we start with a Dazzling Lights. So another card referencing lights, another card that would probably look pretty sweet in foil. We have a Fire Urchin, Intrusive Pack Beast. This card's great. No matter what deck you put it in, that card's really good. I like that. We have a Mood Mark Painter. Very nice. A Wary Okapi, which, hey, congratulations. I learned something, that this is a real creature on Earth, here on the planet Earth that we live on. This is real. Okapis are real. I was not aware.
What is it?
It's an antelope. It's a kind of antelope. A Devious Cover-Up. Erstwhile Trooper, so a Golgari card for us here. Ooh, a Sky Knight Legionnaire. Very good for a Boros deck. It's a great Boros card in general. We have a Whisper Agent, which is Dimir, but could also just be one or the other. We have another Candlelight Vigil. We have the Flower and Flourish Selesnya split card. So we have both Selesnya split cards, the rare and the uncommon, and 2 Selesnya lockets as well in this Boros kit that we've opened. We have a Disinformation Campaign, also affectionately known as fake news, and a District Guide. And our last rare or mythic of this kit is... Ooh, very, very nice. It is our first Shockland of the set that we have opened. So right here on camera, Watery Grave. I don't think this is the most expensive. I do not remember. Maybe it is. But regardless, I'm super happy no matter what, because Watery Grave, yes, beautiful. Very nice. We will keep that on the side. And an Izzet Guildgate to go with our Niv Mizzet Perun and his foil research. Behind that, a Bird Illusion, gorgeous Bird Illusion token. So cool. Okay, we have another kit to open, because that was our first. of 5. So our next is the woman herself, Vraska, the queen of the Golgari, is on the front of the Golgari kit, appropriately. Let's see what we get out of this one. The Boros one was pretty good to us, although I don't... Well, the Watery Grave, right? It finished pretty strong. Other than that, let's see what else it has for us. Look at this gorgeous D20. My God. I'm probably more hyped about these D20s than almost anything else, which is probably an issue, and feel free to tell me that I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, I'm excited. Okay. Let's see what this kit has in store for us. It has a bird illusion token with, sure, I showed it. Anybody that wants it, congrats. Here's your arena code, everybody. I'll try to keep the other ones for myself, but that one is for all of you. The deck separator, again, it's just the set symbol.
Oh wow, these bird tokens are really pretty.
Right? Are they awesome? And we get one of the legends from the Golgari as our promo foil in Izoni, or Izoni, Thousand-Eyed. Really cool.
Thousand-Eyed?
Yeah, she's awesome. Look at her. She's cool in foil. I mean, I'm going to open it too so you guys can see it. Maybe not through the plastic. Maybe that'll be a little bit better if I can actually open it. Come on now. There we go. As you guys can hear, the pre-release is going on behind us. Everybody's having a really good time, so I'm really happy that we get to be here for this. So here is the promo foiling, and you can see the date stamp on there as well as I kind of get it in the light glaring at you. Sorry. But yeah, the foiling pattern looks sweet on this card. Oh, really, really cool. Yeah. I like that. Izoni Thousand-Eyed. We have a Golgari Locket as well, because again, seeded pack. We have the uncommon split card in Status Statue, which is a great card. Really, really good. We have a Glow Spore Shaman. This one seems great as well. We have a Lotleth Giant. Very interesting. A Vigor Spore Worm. A Wild Ceratok. Hired Poisoner. Generous Stray. Spinal Centipede. A Dev Karen Dissident, who I'm just going to call Karen from now on, because why not? Her name is Karen now. A Bartizan Bats. I love the art. The art style on this is gorgeous. But yeah, it's called Bartizan Bats, which is interesting. We have a Rhizome Lurcher, speaking of ridiculously weird names, and it's a fungus zombie creature. We have an erstwhile Trooper. We opened one of these in the last kit. And a Golgari Guildgate with, once again, my personal favorite art. Onto the packs themselves, we start with, once again, the woman of the hour, Vraska herself. Let's see if would she grace us with her presence in her own kit? That would be sweet. All right. We start, because why wouldn't we, with our good friend, the Torch Courier. A Hunted Witness again. An Unexplained Disappearance. A Bartizan Bats again. Not bad. A Portcullis Vine, which is a great name for a card, and the art's pretty sweet in and of itself as well. And it's a wall, plant wall. Command the Storm. Look at Ral Zarek on here. At least I think that's who that is. Having a good time. I don't think so. We have a Mephitic Vapors. Very nice. We have a Luminous Bonds. I do not know what the Luminous Bonds are holding in this art, but it looks awful. So it's probably a good thing that the Luminous Bonds are being used on it. A Vernati Shieldmate. So we've seen it before, but here is more hybrid mana on a creature. We have a Piston Fist Cyclops, speaking of hybrid mana. We have a True Fire Captain, so we're getting a lot of dual-colored things. In fact, 3 in a row from 3 guilds that we're not in of the 5. We have a Hazda Marshal as our second uncommon, and a Swath Cutter Giant. Great name, great art. Not in the guild that this kit is supposed to be, but our rare or mythic is... Yeah! How did I know? Find Finality. So once again, look. It's Izoni. She's right there. She's in two places at once. But yeah, so we have the Golgari rare split card, which is nice. And behind, we have a Boros Guildgate. And a Soldier token. Sorry. Boros Guildgate. And the Soldier token. A lot of Boros in that particular pack, it seemed like. Okay, next. Speaking of Boros, I guess that's why, because we're going to the Angel. Ooh, we start with a Goblin. Is it the Torch Courier? It is not. It is the Ornery Goblin. He looks old, he looks ornery, he's a warrior. We have a Luxodon Restorer. This card seems amazing. We have a Dimir Informant. I love me some Dimir cards. I love this art, and the card seems cool. We have a Burglar Rat. I don't know that this would make a deck, but maybe. We have another Portcullis Vine. I like that. We have a Devious Cover-Up. Speaking of good Dimir stuff. Ooh, we have another Rhizome Lurcher. Very... this art is so disgusting, and I love it. We have another Skyknight Legionnaire. Again, I say another, we got it in the other kit, but still, I love this card. We have a Dark Blade Agent for Dimir once again. That's cool. We have a Centaur Peacemaker. This is the one that gives everybody 4 life that I was mistaking for the other Centaur. We have a Gatekeeper Gargoyle, so if you want to go with the Gates deck, which good luck in Sealed. It's probably much better in Limited if you're just going to take all the gates and then take all the payoffs like this. We have an Electrostatic Field, another card where I have to say that I want it desperately in foil. These colors are phenomenal. And a Gird for Battle. And my rare or mythic in this pack is a Venerated Loxodon. This card seems cool as well. Yeah, this could definitely run away with things. Very, very strong. Behind the Venerated Loxodon, a Selesnya Guildgate and an Elf Knight token. Very Selesnya there towards the end of that pack. Which, oh my god. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm literally just picking them up off a stack. The next card is Dimir. So if we get towards the end and there's a lot of Dimir cards, you'll know that the kit's just doing it to me on purpose. Okay. We have an Intrusive Pack Beast, a Maximize Altitude, a Barging Sergeant again, another Vigor Spore Worm, another Verdani Shieldmate, ooh, Hydrothesizzle, or Hypothesizzle, that's not a D at all, Hypothesizzle. This card's name is fantastic. I love it. The art is so cool. The colors are great. Fantastic. Behind Hypothesizzle, we have a Prey Upon. Very nice. Cool art on the Prey Upon, and a nice card to see in general. We have the Hammer Dropper. We have a Dimir Locket. Very nice. Not for this kit in particular, but still a good card. We have Might of the Masses. This would go very nicely in a Golgari deck. We have a Legion Guildmage. We have 3 of these that we've opened so far today. And a Sinister Sabotage. And our rare or mythic in our Golgari kit that hasn't really given us a lot of Golgari is... Oh, by the way, I mentioned Dimir at the end, didn't I? We have... Okay, well, you know what? This can give you anything. Chromatic Lantern. Great. Very, very good card, and then you could play whatever colors you want. But you have to have it. You have to draw it. So don't build your deck around this if you only have 1, because that's not how that works. Behind it, ooh, a foil uncommon in Necrotic Wound. Very good, another very good piece of black removal. Very, very nice. I like it. And in foil, it's okay. The background is kind of non-existent, and yet, like the like green poison itself looks cool, and I love the guild symbols behind the text box here. That's fantastic. We have an Is It Guildgate and another Bird Illusion token. So like I said, Dimir is next, and we have, it is our second to last pack of this kit. Once again, 3 more to go. Don't you worry, lots more going on here today. So we have a Dimir Informant, Rubble Belt Boar, Skyline Scout, Crushing Canopy. Very nice. Cool art on this Crushing Canopy. I like it. Good card. Speaking of cool art, look at this Barrier of Bones. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. We have a Gateway Plaza. Gorgeous. And again, it's autumn on Ravnica, guys. It's coming out in the fall. It's the fall set. And here we go. Autumn on Ravnica as well. Gorgeous. Gorgeous piece of art.
It is.
Yeah, I like it a lot. We have classic reprint in Goblin Electromancer. Very, very nice common reprint. Siege Worm, also a nice common reprint, although probably not as sought after as the Electromancer. Behind the Siege Worm, a Notion Rain. Very cool for Dimir. It just makes sense. Information gatherers that they are. We have a Crackling Drake, a Thoughtbound Phantasm, and the other Golgari status statue. We got this earlier, but in this kit, that's pretty sweet. So now we have both of the Golgari splits. Then our rare or mythic is, it's a mythic in Mnemonic Betrayal. Very, very cool. I love the art on this so much. I don't know about the playability of this particular card in Limited, but it's a mythic, and it's sweet art, and it's Dimir, which I love. So, yeah. There you go. Very nice. Behind it, a foil. And it's a foil common in Rosemane Centaur. This is the kind of card that looks phenomenal in foil. The chest plate, the helmet, the bracers, the background, which is very prominent in the card, the set symbol at the, or the guild symbol at the bottom. Gorgeous foil. Love that. Okay, very nice. Behind it, an Is It Guildgate again, and a soldier token. We have one more pack to go. We got that Is It Guildgate, and now we have an Is It pack with Rahl on the front, I should say. Rahl of the Is It Guild. And then we start this last pack with Leapfrog, Fearless Halberdier, Sworn Companions, Maximize Altitude, a Veiled Shade, good for Golgari, Crawl Foragers, a Gravitic Punch. I love the name on this card, I love the art on this card, and just the flavor of it seems really awesome. A Gravitic Punch. Watcher in the Mist again. It's actually been a while since we've seen this one. Saw that in the beginning. Pause for Reflection. Another, again, still gorgeous. Another Rosemane Centaur. This card loves us today. And a Ladev Champion. That's twice that duo has come up back-to-back. And this is our first uncommon in this pack. We have a Street Riot and a Lotleth Giant. So another Lotleth Giant for our last Dimir. Sorry, I was looking at this card. Our last Golgari card. And our rare or mythic is a Swift Blade Vindicator. Neither of the colors that we opened in this kit. Once again, glad I don't have to make a deck out of this, but this is a quintessential Boros card. This has double strike and vigilance and trample, and it's a 1/1, and it's for 2 mana. That's insane. Congrats to Loading Ready Run for this sweet preview card. Behind Swiftblade Vindicator, a Selesnya Guildgate, gorgeous, and an Elf Knight token, speaking of Selesnya. So, we are on to our next kit, guys. Moving right along, we have Is It. You would think that it would be the Selesnya kit after all those Selesnya cards, but it is not. It is It. So, we have, let's see, I will show you guys whatever I can. Okay, so we have the D20 from the Is It League. That's pretty sweet, with the Is It set symbol as the 20. Very, very nice. I love these. I love them. I love them. I cannot stress that enough. All right, I will set this off to the side. Okay, let's see what we have. We have a soldier token, and I'm not going to show you the code this time. Sorry, that's for me, as I said. Then we have the little insert. Again, you guys will be able to see that if you get pre-release kits. You have the divider as well with the set symbol on it, and the packs, but we'll leave those on the side. We have a quasi-duplicate as our promo foil rare for Is It, and it's got the Is It guild symbol as well, which is nice. Very, very cool foiling pattern on that. I like that a lot. All right, so Let's see what's in this seeded pack. We have the quasi-duplicate, obviously. I mentioned that already. We have the Is It Locket. Nice. We Dragonauts. Electrostatic Field. Again, the Invert Invent. This is probably my favorite dual name for the uncommon splits. Invert Invent. I love it. Very, very ingenious, if you will, for the Is It. Very nice. We have a Vidalcan Mesmerist. Cool to see the Vidalcan back. Last time we saw them was on Kaladesh. Sonic Assault, another card, probably gorgeous in foil. I love the art. It seems really awesome. This Minotaur or Bull Man, it's got to be a Minotaur, is very upset. We have a Wish Coin Crab. I'm upset Amy stepped away. That she will enjoy this card greatly, so I'll show this to her later. A Radical Idea. Command of the Storm again. I was right. It was Raw. We have another Ornery Goblin. We saw this guy earlier. Another Disdainful Stroke. Gorgeous art on this card. I didn't mention that earlier. A Maximize Velocity again. Love this guy. A Fearless Halberdier. And an Is It Guildgate. So, on to our first pack, which has our boy Rawl on it. And I say our boy because, you know, Is It? Why not? Let's open some Is It cards. Like a duplicate from our seeded pack, the Wishcoin Crab. Very nice. So I said Amy liked it. It was the first two that we've opened now, back to back, and it's as soon as she left. This gorgeous Sure Strike art, once again, good for Is It. A Collar the Culprit, which is the first part to the story that we learned earlier with our friend from our first promo, from our first kit. We have a Wary Okapi again. We have another Veiled Shade, ton of these today as well. We have a Maniacal Rage. We have a Hired Poisoner. Blade Instructor, we haven't seen this guy yet, and or gal, and an instance of Mentor on this card as well. We have another Sonic Assault, not bad again. Duplicates from our seeded pack, not bad. We have a Golgari Locket if we want to splash, although two colors were not in, so tougher. Might of the Masses, though, not a terrible splash card, although Is It doesn't really go for this, although it is an instant, so who knows. Kind of talking myself in circles here. We have a Rock Charger, very nice card, as our second uncommon, and a Gird for Battle as our third, and our rare or mythic is a Chromatic Lantern. Again, very, very nice. I like this card. For limited, it's sweet, but it's also got some value because it's a good reprint. People put it in cubes. They use it for Commander. So yeah, this card is great. Good times all around. I like Chromatic Lantern quite a bit. We have another Is It Guildgate. Very nice to open that in the Is It kit. And an Elf Knight token. We have Vraska next on this pack. Let's see what Vraska has for us. Really? She doesn't want to open. Hopefully that means she's hiding something good. Speaking of duplicates from our seeded pack, it is a Vidalcan Mesmerist again. A Fearless Halberdier, nice. A Righteous Blow. Come on now. The cards do not want to cooperate. We've seen it many times, but it is the Vigor Spore Worm. Never happened. We have not seen this card yet. I love this name. Very, very clever. I love it. Never happened. It never happened. Don't worry about it. It never happened. We have a Pitiless Gorgon. Very cool. A Fresh-Faced Recruit, which could go in this deck because you can use just red. It could be a mono red card. We have an Artful Takedown. The art and the flavor on this card is gorgeous. Plus the fact that the card's pretty sweet. But I love it. I love the art. I love the fact that it's raining. I love that you can see the knife, the throwing knife just coming at you. The pose that she is in back there, or he, I can't quite tell. Gorgeous. I love it. A Sumala Woodshaper. Very nice for Selesnya. A Devious Cover-Up. Could also work in this deck. We have a Glaive of the Guild Pact as our first uncommon. This card intrigues me a lot, and I hesitate doing this because the camera's gonna get very upset. But if you have not seen this card yet, I love that all of the guilds are in the bottom of this sword here. Look at that. So nice. Sorry, my hand's a little shaky. But yeah, the Glaive of the Guild Pact, when I saw that art blown up, I was super happy that all those guilds were in there in the circle. Love that. and it's our first uncommon. Wand of Vertebrae is our second. Awesome, very cool looking. And the City Watch Sphinx. It says Dimir, but you'd be surprised. I would play this, and is it? Why not? And her rare or mythic is, you wouldn't be surprised at all, is the Bounty of Might. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, this this is an interesting rare. Definitely probably not for this deck with double green like that, but still, Bounty of Might is a thing that we have not had yet, so now we do. Behind it, a Boros Guildgate, splashable with white now, and a Bird Illusion. 3 more packs left. Speaking of Boros, we've got an Aurelia pack. And speaking of Boros, we have a Boros captain here, a Boros soldier in Take Heart. A Radical Idea. Very nice. More Is It cards, the better. Here's another, arguably. Ornery Goblin. A Vigor Spore Worm. Severed Strands again. Love this card. Mentioned it earlier. Meant it. Watcher in the Mists. Very nice. Again, or Mist. Dimir, but Is It? Pause for Reflection. Rosemane Centaur. God, this card. Another Is It Locket. Very cool to get 2 of these in one kit. Very, very nice. A Night Veil Sprite. Also a fine Is It card despite the Dimir set symbol, or guild symbol. We have a World Soul Colossus. This one, probably much harder to splash, because it's 2 colors that we're not in. So, but still, it's our second uncommon, and we have a Plague Crafter as our third, and our rare or mythic, love that hand, so cool. Our rare or mythic is, ooh, that's, yeah, we got some guild gates, right? We were talking about splashing, right? We could totally do this, totally. She is definitely worth splashing. There's no way I wouldn't do that. This is Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice, and hell yeah, we got Aurelia. This card is sick. I'm super happy to have this. Again, not making a deck out of this in particular, but still, oh my god. I would put this in an Is It deck, even though Is It's not about attacking. I might just put creatures in there for the hell of it. Anyway, good God, that's so cool. There's Aurelia. I'm happy about that. Ooh, and a foil Is It card. It's a foil common in Radical Idea. Not a bad foiling pattern either, because the background is so much more visible, right? This guy is here taking up most of the front, and you kind of, he's not in foil, but the background is, and kind of the writing on the floor and stuff. Really nice. A Selesnya Guildgate, and a Soldier Token. Very nice. We still have 2 more packs left. We just opened Aurelia, and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, great, this kit's perfect, but we still have 2 more packs left. So that's a nice thing that has just happened for us. I like that. So we have a Barging Sergeant, 10th District Guard, Disdainful Stroke again, very cool. Our good friend, the Torch Courier, Burglar Rat, another Portcullis Vine, another Is It Locket. 3 Is It Lockets in 1 Is It kit. That's pretty sweet. A Direct Current, very nice Is It card with Jumpstart. The Is It Mechanic. An Iron Shell Beetle is next. Muse Drake, also a fine blue card for the red-blue deck. Speaking of good cards for the Is It deck, here is a Beacon Bolt. Very, very cool. Wow, we're getting hooked up towards the end here. Love it. A Goblin Banneret. Look at this. This is crazy. Again, says Boros. Don't believe it. It can go in an Is It deck. And with Aurelia, why not? And a Thought Erasure. And our rare or mythic in this pack is... Okay, it's another Find Finality. We saw this one earlier. Not really what we would want to be doing here. Again, 2 colors we're not in, but still, it's nice to have another one of these. Behind it, a Dimir Guildgate and an Elf Knight token. Very, very cool. Here is a Dimir agent on our last pack of this kit. We still have 2 more kits to go. Don't you worry. And the next kit might look like this on the front. So, we have a Skyline Scout to start. Passwall Adept. There's a red card behind it. It's an Is It kit, after all. In Maximize Velocity. We have a Healer's Hawk. Ooh, this one looks to be a little double printed on the name there. I don't know how well you can see that. I can see that. I assure you, it's a little double printed. We have a Crawl Foragers. a Mood Mark Painter again, a Boros Locket with, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that with this kit. Yep. Siege Worm. Another Goblin Electromancer. This kit's sick. Holy crap. Notion Rain. A House Guild Mage is our first uncommon. Wand of Vertebrae is our second. And, very nice, a Thoughtbound Phantasm is the third. And our last rare or mythic of this kit is a Knight of Autumn. Actually kind of up there in terms of price, right now at least. Pre-release pricing and all that. But not bad. This is towards the top of the list of expensive cards. I like that. Behind it, a Golgari Guildgate and an Insect token. Very, very cool. Like I said, we have 2 more kits to go. Don't you worry. Here's Dimir. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that happened. Let's see if I can redeem myself. Yep, it worked. I am a closet Dimir player. So let's see what Dimir has for us besides this sweet Dimir D20 with the Dimir guild symbol as the 20. Very nice. Okay. Into the kit itself, I will, as I have been, first of all, show it's a goblin token. Once again, sorry, code's mine. The divider and the packs. I'll put those on the side. All right. And our promo is... Well, you know what? I'm going to open the pack first. Why not? I'll open the pack first, make it easier for everybody to see. Okay, because I like this card. It seems really cool. It is the Thief of Sanity. Very, very nice. Foiling pattern is okay. I expected a little bit... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, no, not bad at all. Not bad. All right, so behind the Thief of Sanity, this is a pretty sweet one. I like it. We have a Dimir Locket, of course. Makes sense, right? We have a Disinformation Campaign. We have another Sinister Sabotage. Creeping Chill. Artful Takedown, gorgeous, love it. Watcher in the Mist, very nice. Yeah, this is some cool stuff. A Muse Drake. Bartizan Bats. Barrier of Bones, very alliterative between these 2 cards with the letter B. A Wall of Mist, so Barrier of Bones and Wall of Mist, 2 walls in a row. A Child of Night with gorgeous new art, so cool. Another Notion Rain, lots of Notion Rains today. A Deadly Visit, wow, we're getting hooked up. This is great. And a Dimir Guildgate. Very, very nice. We have packs, guys. Don't you worry. The first one is Dimir. After all, there's the Dimir agent right on the front there. So, let's see what other cool things we can get. I would love to try to top that last kit. Not to lie. Although that last kit was pretty sweet. So, we have another Barging Sergeant. A 10th District Guard. A Leapfrog. Whoops. Blue, then black, Veiled Shade, Crawl Foragers again, Sumala Woodshaper again, another Hypothesizzle, I'll say it correctly the first time this time, gorgeous art, still, a Prey Upon, nice removal if we were to go Sultai, a Gravitic Punch, another Dimir Locket, very nice to see that, a Goblin Crater Maker as our first uncommon, a Molder Hulk as the second, again, if we decided to go Sultai, and another Sinister Sabotage is the third. And our rare or mythic in our first real pack, I guess, in this kit is... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is a Connive and Concoct. Very, very cool. So again, you're seeing the torment there between these 2 people trying to, you know, vie for control of the Dimir. That's all. Just all of them. All the split cards, all the rare split cards do that. Take a look. It's kind of interesting. And of course, in the Dimir kit, very cool. So we have an Is It Guildgate after that, and an Elf Knight token. Next, we have a Vraska. Vraska has for us... Vraska has for us a Take Heart again. A Radical Idea. Once again, as we talked about Dimir cards working for Is It cards can work for Dimir as well, at least as long as they're blue. An Ornery Goblin. Portcullis Vine. Never happened. It never happened. Don't worry about it. Just never happened. We have a Maniacal Rage. A Hired Poisoner. Very Dimir. Hired Poisoner. A Blade Instructor. Sonic Assault. A Golgari Locket. Once again, I talked about being Sultai a couple times, right? This is the way to do it, or one of the ways. A Night Veil Sprite. Very nice uncommon. Dimir. A Might of the Masses. A good splash target, or a good splash card. And, ooh, very nice, a Thoughtbound Phantasm. And our rare or mythic in this pack is... Yeah, very cool. It's Drowned Secrets. Now, to be fair, I say very cool because it's blue, but it's a mill card. I don't see us doing a mill strategy here. I just don't. We have an Is It Guildgate and a Bird Illusion. Now, I know, I said I don't see us doing mill, and the proper answer to that is not with that attitude, but you're right. You're right. I have a bad attitude about it. That's my fault. It's definitely my fault. Oh, okay. Sure, that can go over there. I don't care. Okay. Next, we have another Collar the Culprit to start. We have a Passwall Adept, a Maximize Velocity again. Still love this guy. A Crawl Foragers again. Bartizan Bats. Candlelight Vigil. Been a little while since we've seen one of those. Piston Fist Cyclops. Pitiless Gorgon. A Fresh-Faced Recruit. 2 hybrid creatures in a row. Artful Takedown, nice in the Dimir kit, to get another one of those. A League Guildmage, our first League Guildmage of the 4 kits in a row that we've opened. We have a Lotleth Giant, still works for Dimir, technically. Another Guildmage from this pack in Legion Guildmage, and our rare or mythic is very nice. It is Imara, Soul of the Accord. I like that quite a bit. So there you go. There is a legendary creature from Selesnya, one of the ones vying for control in Imara. We have a Selesnya Guildgate behind her, very cool, and a Soldier Token. 2 packs left in this kit, 1 more kit after this. Here is Rawl. In Rawl, not behind Rawl. Not behind Rawl at all. Come on, Joe. What are you doing? We have a Wojek Bodyguard. We have a Take Heart. A Radical Idea. A Barrier of Bones, a Karen, or a Dev Karen Dissident, Goblin Electromancer, Siege Worm, Boros Locket, 2 colors we're not in, but here's a Notion Ray, and this card seems great. I know I didn't technically mention that before, but here is a House Guildmage, the Dimir Guildmage in the Dimir kit. Yeah, it seems like we're definitely going like that. Ooh, come on, so cool. Dimir Spybug, so cool. With all those Notion Rains, yeah, this will go quite well. And yep, Creeping Chill, love it, love it. This pack was great for us. Let's see if the rare or mythic helps out. It is... Nope, not quite, but still, it is a Light of the Legion Agent. This is the Dragon Angel, as many people have called her. 6 mana, 5/5 flying. This one has Mentor and other things. So yeah, great card. Ooh. But we do have this Capture Sphere in blue, very good, and in foil. More importantly, it's a foil common, and pretty sweet foiling pattern at that. Look at that. The sphere itself looks really cool in foil. Very nice. Behind it, Golgari Guildgate and an Elf Knight. So yeah, again, this, along with the Locket, if we want to go Sultai, we could do it. We have, speaking of angels, we were talking about angels earlier. It's this angel. It's this one. Sorry, I'm really happy that we got Aurelia. That's really cool. She's a great card. I don't think she's more than the Watery Grave, value-wise at this point, but I don't remember. Regardless, we have a Dazzling Lights. We have a Fire Urchin. A Ladev Guardian. More Wolf Riders. We have a Disdainful Stroke. Douser of Lights. Lots of Dimir in a row here. We have a Pax Favor. Watcher in the Mist. Pause for Reflection. Another Rosemane Centaur, because why not? It's been a while. Is It Locket? We could splash red if we really wanted to. We haven't seen anything crazy, I don't think, that we could use that for. A Crawl Harpooner is our first uncommon. A Murmuring Mystic is our second, very nice. And A Street Riot is the third, and our last rare or mythic of this kit, don't forget one more kit to go, is a Bounty Agent. This card seems interesting. I like it. I'm not going to complain. So there's a Bounty Agent. Behind that, a Dimir Guildgate, very nice, and an Insect token. We've seen a good number of those Insect tokens as well. Guys, if you've been doing the math, as I drop stuff all over here, this Selesnya, that's it. We have one more to go. Selesnya. And then we're done. We've done 5 kits. Well, this is our 5th kit. We've done 4 kits. We have all 5 of the D20s. This one seems somewhat generic in comparison to the others. The like white speckles in there are not super fantastic. This just looks like one of the green D20s from a regular box. But I like the guild symbol. That's cool. So there's that. And let's see what the kit has for us. The token is an Elf Knight token. I'm going to be nice one more time at the end for all of you. Here is your arena code. If you want it, take it. If you're the first one, who knows? So there's that. You guys can have those too. I'll be generous today. Here is the divider for all of you to look at, and the packs. We'll leave that on the side as we've been doing. And I will open this as I did before, so we can see this better, the foiling pattern and all. Okay, we have, very nice, we have the Assure Assemble. Very nice foil split card. And actually, usually I'm not high on split cards in foil because the art isn't very heavily represented, but this looks pretty sweet in foil. I cannot complain whatsoever. That is awesome. Behind Assure Assemble, we have a Selesnya Locket, of course. We have a Ledev Champion. We've seen a good number of those. We haven't seen this yet. Join Shields. Very cool. A Conclave Guild Mage. I don't think we've seen this one yet either. The Selesnya Guild Mage. We have the Hitchclaw Recluse. Hunted Witness. A Sworn Companions. Pax Favor. A Intrusive Pack Beast. A Dev Karen Dissident. A Vernati Shieldmate. Siege Worm. Ledev Guardian, and a Selesnya Guildgate. We have 5 packs. They are the last 5 packs that we'll be opening in this video. That's a little sad, but we've gotten some sweet stuff, so that's not sad. And this set looks sweet, which is also not sad. So I hope you guys got to play in some pre-releases. Let me know about how you did in the comments down below. We have another Hunted Witness. We have an Unexplained Disappearance. A Cosmotronic Wave. It's been a while since we've seen this one. Come on now. We have another Intrusive Pack Beast. Very, very nice. Selesnya would like this quite a bit. Speaking of Selesnya, Hitchclaw Recluse. Come on now. We have a Spinal Centipede. The cards are not cooperating with me anymore. We have a true Selesnya card in Siege Worm with the Convoke ability. Another Goblin Electromancer. Another Notion Rain. We have a Gravitic Punch. Undercity Necrolisk. Very cool. And our first uncommon. A Boros Challenger as our second, and a Book Devourer. We hadn't seen this guy yet. Adorable. Is our third, and our rare mythic in this pack is a Thief of Sanity. Not quite splashable in the green-white deck, but it's the second Thief of Sanity. Our first one was our promo foil from earlier. So, behind it, a Dimir Guildgate. Look at that. It's like it's trying to tell you something. And a Soldier token. We have a Ral Zarek pack next. We're burning through these, guys. We are getting there. This has been a long video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for any and all of it that you have. We have a Dazzling Lights, Fire Urchin, Wild Ceratok, Child of Night, Gravitic Punch, Dimir Locket. Okay. 2 colors were not in again, but that's okay. We just opened the Dimir box last time. Here's the Centaur Peacemaker. Of course, we open it in the Selesnya box so that we have to actually consider whether we want to give our opponents 4 life. We have a Dark Blade Agent, a Devious Cover-Up, a Erstwhile Trooper. This is a possibility of splashing. A Chemister's Insight. I like this card. I'm not holding it upside down because it's just his reflection. A District Guide is our second uncommon. And Creeping Chill is our third, and our rare or mythic in this pack is Ooh, a gruesome menagerie. Not for this kit, but this seems pretty cool. I like this quite a bit. Shout out to Evan Irwin. That totally does look like a Ninja Turtle hand. That's just totally what that is. Behind it, Dimir Guildgate and a Goblin token. This kit seems to be pulling us in another direction. It's not the first time that I've seen that. It probably won't be the last, but yeah, it's definitely pulling us in a different direction than we thought. Leapfrog is the first. Goblin Locksmith, love that, so clever, is the second. Dev Karen Dissident. Vicious Rumors, I love this art. It is so cool, so cool. A Vernati Shieldmate. Piston Fist Cyclops. A Pitiless Gorgon, and don't forget, we don't have to splash for this. If we're playing Selesnya, and only Selesnya, this can still go in our deck. Thank you, Hybrid Mana. Hammer Dropper. Artful Takedown. A Sumala Woodshaper. Boros Challenger is the first uncommon. A Gatekeeper Gargoyle is the second. And an Okran Assassin is the third. And our rare mythic in this pack is... an Ionize. Gorgeous art. I love it. Look at that art. It looks so cool. Again, would be cool to see it in foil. It's a foil rare, so, and we've already gotten an Is It foil rare today? A Selesnya Guildgate and a Soldier token. 2 packs left, folks. Dimir Agent on the front of this one, and then one more after it. And then we are done, folks. Dunzo. We have a Take Heart, a Dimir Informant, Rubble Belt Boar, a Bartizan Bats, Portcullis Vine, Dowser of Lights, Crawl Foragers, a Gateway Plaza, Dead Weight. It's been a while since we've seen one of these, I feel like. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Gatekeeper Gargoyle is the first uncommon. Molder Hulk is the second, and Discovery Dispersal is the third. We have really not been seeing a lot of Selesnya in this kit in particular, which is fine. That's life. It happens. And our rare or mythic is... Wow. Wow. Two in all these kits? All right. Hey, you know what? I mean, I'm not complaining. Do you hear me complaining? That's not a complaint at all. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. Watery Grave. Why not, man? No complaints, once again. Fresh-Faced Recruit is our common foil in this pack. Not bad. Great foiling pattern. Very, very cool looking. A Boros Guildgate behind the Boros card, and an Elf Knight token. We have 1 pack left, folks. It, again, has the Woman of the Hour on it in Veraska. Let's see what... do we go out with a bang? I mean, we just got a Water Grave, right? So... how could we not? Wow, very, very cool. Okay, we have a radical idea. Goblin Locksmith again. Luxodon Restorer, it's been a while. A Wishcoin Crab, and again, it's a Selesnya kit. It might be hard to remember because it's been a while, but Wishcoin Crab, a Spinal Centipede, Vigor Spore Worm, Burglar Rat. Come on. Oh, and it's even a Selesnya card, and I almost skipped it. Pax Favor, Watcher in the Mist, Selesnya Locket, Undercity Necrolisk is the first uncommon. We have an Affectionate Indrik, very nice, is the second. And, and a Circuitous Route is the third. Very, very cool. I like that. That's pretty impressive. And behind it, our rare or mythic, our last rare or mythic of the day is a Midnight Reaper. I don't know why I said Mind Knight. It is a Midnight Reaper. Okay, not super exciting. Behind it, a Golgari Guildgate, my favorite art, like I said, and a Bird Illusion token. Guys, we opened some stuff today. Can we talk? Can we talk? Let's talk. We opened some stuff. Let's talk about the stuff that we opened today. We got... I'm happy about it, so I'm going to show it off. We got 2 Chromatic Lanterns. Not 1, 2. There they are. 2 Chromatic Lanterns. We got a foil rare in the Fire Mines Research. We got a Mnemonic Betrayal. Very cool. It's a mythic. We got, 2 mythics today, I believe? So here's the Mnemonic Betrayal. We got Aurelia. I'm very happy about this. Exemplar of Justice. Very, very cool. We got also, speaking of duplicates, come on, 2 Watery Graves, folks. It doesn't get much better than that. I am super excited. I'm super happy with what we have opened. This has been the midnight pre-release for Guilds of Ravnica, but honestly, we opened 5 pre-release kits, 1 from each guild here at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. I want to thank them so much for having us here, for sponsoring us for this. You can check out the link to their website in the description below. If you're in the Poughkeepsie, New York area, look them up and come on down. If you see Amy or I here, please come say hello. It's a great community of players. You can hear them. You've been hearing them in the background probably this whole time. Everybody's having a great time here. So definitely come on down, check out their website, like I said, and we thank them once again. And you can check us out. You will see some videos popping up. You'll see our logo popping up, and you can subscribe to us. We do story reviews. We do product openings. Keep your eyes open. Maybe we'll do some MTG Arena. So definitely stay tuned for some of that. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us for as long as you did, whether it was 1 minute or all of it of this video. I have been Joe, for Amy, from Champion, from Geek for All. My goodness. We are here at the midnight pre-release, like I said. We are out of here, and as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.